Welcome back here to the K&B podcast.
Yeah.
We're getting pretty crazy in here. We're getting pretty jugger nuggets up in here, but
Jugger nuggets. Yeah, I like that shit.
So a lot's happened since last we recorded. First, I want to talk about real quick, since that's not going to be coming up till next week. Super Bowl talk. Mm-hmm. What you got for the Super Bowl predictions? Who you got winning the Super Bowl, and why?
Oh, so I definitely I think before too, like on the last podcast, I was saying that like I would love for like Tom Brady to get that out of the ring and like the Buccaneers to do it, but like honestly, bro, I feel like the Chiefs are gonna pull out. Like definitely, like if I look in reality, if I want like to give you a realistic answer right now,
yeah,
the Chiefs, but definitely in my like dreams and hopes,
yeah,
I want the Buccaneers and I want him to get that ring.
I'm putting my money on Tom Brady. I'm still sticking with that. I think Tom Brady.
So you think he's gonna pull out no matter what?
Yeah, I really think so, and that's gonna be a great matchup. What you got going on Super Bowl though? I'm pretty sure you're working, right?
Yeah, I'm working. It's a big day for us at the store,
day.
so I'll be working for sure.
If you're not doing anything, hopefully we could record something later on that night. I'm pretty sure you might be fucking pooped, but if not, we could do something the next day, like in the morning or something.
No, I do. Definitely after, that'd be fun.
Where are they playing? Do you know?
For the halftime show, it's the weekend though. That's all dope.
Really?
I actually would like to watch that for sure.
You like the weekend too, so
yeah, for sure. Cool. I do like the weekend.
What's your favorite song by the weekend, real quick?
There's a bunch of them out there. I know, right? For sure. Definitely right now, like I like his newest song for sure, "Blinding Lights." It's definitely a good song.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it definitely gives me good vibes for
the
sure.
One, I know it's not probably too popular, but I know I forget what it's called, but it's I hear the secrets that you keep.
Oh, yeah, that whole album's really good, though.
Yeah, that whole album.
So I think it's in Tampa Bay. I think they're playing in Tampa.
So they are playing in Tampa.
They're going to be playing in Tampa.
Fucking Deflategate, Tom Brady, Tampa Buccaneers. Bro,
shit.
This is straight up conspiracy theory, like 100% gonna happen.
It's Tom Brady all the way?
What conspiracy theory can you see coming up real quick? That's like he just... Tom Brady just paid off
some shit. I don't know. Like he gave Gronk a fucking metal row out fucking leg, and like they fucking can't stop him.
Yeah, he's Gronk's $1 million man, literally, because he can spend millions of dollars on his body. He's just a fucking. He's not even a human anymore.
What conspiracy theories are gonna be? Tom Brady has fucking metal hands.
Tom Brady is a clone of Tom Brady.
Oh shit!
Been playing prime Tom Brady for the last fucking.
No, you're trying to tell me that Tom Brady has a clone of himself and he's throwing it to himself?
Yeah, dude. Tom Brady coaches Tom Brady. That's the reality we live
Tom Brady
right
wakes
now,
up. Tom Brady wakes up and he's like, "Shut up, Tom."
People are laughing, but this shit's real. Just like the flat Earth. No. Any other NFL talk? Any NFL?
Nah, there's nothing really too much about that. Like, I mean, besides like you know what? What trade just happened that was kind of fucking trippy? Oh, Jared Goff fucking went to fucking the Lions, and then fucking Matt Ryan went to the fucking Rams for like some picks. Like that was pretty trippy. I know you don't know too much about football, but that was actually pretty trippy.
Yeah.
Goff was asking for a trade from the Rams, the Los Angeles Rams, which is a pretty good team. Actually, they're the first team in a long time, or like maybe ever, that played the Chiefs, and then like in a minute and 5 seconds they scored like 105 points in between each other.
Okay.
So like the Rams are pretty good though, just in general too as well. But like Goff, he's a decent quarterback. I don't think he's like super like all-star like fucking potential. You know what I mean? But like he's definitely decent and definitely has the potential to be an all-star. But yeah, he was requesting a trade and he went to the Lions, and like I said, they gave up Ryan, which Matt Ryan's an old quarterback. He's like 30-something years old, definitely towards the end of his ropes.
Okay.
But they got him and a bunch of draft picks.
Well, who's your anybody? I know this is like pretty early still, like not even the season's not even finished, but any teams you see, any teams that you would want to see like make a comeback in the next 2021-22 season for NFL?
For NFL, for sure.
Like any team. It could just be anything, like any round. Like it could be a good team, it could be a shitty team. Just any team you want to see. I'd chime in, but I don't really know.
I kind of want to see like the Titans like do something. I kind of want to see them go to the Super Bowl. They kind of almost make it every year with like Ryan Tannehill and like Derrick Henry and stuff like that in this team. Like it'd be hella cool to watch them, or like maybe even the Bills, dude. The Bills went pretty far.
I'm gonna go off on a little limb, and we were talking about who's those those people that was those the Bills that beat the Patriots. Who beat the Patriots? The Browns.
Oh, was it the Browns? The Browns beat the Steelers. I know
Steelers,
that.
my bad. The Steelers.
Yeah, the Browns beat the Steelers. You want the Browns to come back and do something?
But I want them to be in at least the Super Bowl next year. Keith's like, nope, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, dude.
We're not gonna make that happen.
Yeah, thank God that was your dreams.
Well, early shout out. If that ever happens, I'll fucking clip this for this. But you never know. You might be right too. What if motherfucking or the Lions come out Detroit? Or you said Detroit Lions, right? Or no. You said
What's up? We talking about the Browns, but like I'm talking about that
trade. Yeah, the Bills. You said the Bills.
Oh, the Bills, yeah. Like that'd be hella cool if the Bills like did something like next year for sure. Because they made it pretty far this year. You know, with Josh Allen and everybody, and they have a pretty good defense too as well. They got Trayvon Mullen, I'm pretty sure, on like the cornerback.
Yeah, you're gonna have to school me on this pretty soon because I'm like, I kind of understand, but not really. You know, I understand. I know the positions, but I don't understand them at all. So,
I got you. Yeah, like you said, like you seen me earlier when you were coming in before the podcast. I was like doing a fantasy draft.
Yeah.
Kind of how I get like used to all the players.
Yeah.
See people.
I see you have your iPad on there with
Oh yeah, I just have the standings up again because I just always like to look at it and see what's up. Like
so, switching up to NBA.
Yeah, for sure, going to the NBA. Again, not much has happened since the last time we talked about it. I feel like, you know what I mean?
The standings wise,
yeah, exactly. Not much change.
Looks like you're right.
Not much has changed with the
Celtics went down, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
Magic went down too. Heat. Why is the Heat? What the fuck is? What the hell is? What the heck is going on?
Like COVID protocol, right?
Yeah, he is. So he's gonna be. He was out there freaking doing his thing out there in Miami.
Like 90 fucking
he's
pounds.
Fucking all the Cuban bitches. They're like, oh, you're the one who took us to the finals, eh? Okay, you could. This is free passing. I don't know how Cuban women talk.
I want to be like Jimmy. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's due to that for sure. Jimmy's definitely a leader and definitely having him out. Even like, because like with COVID protocol, you know what I mean? He's probably not even allowed in the games.
No, he's not allowed to do anything, warm ups or anything.
So it's like, it's different if it was an injury. Like, at least if it was an injury. Even if it was an injury, for sure, you know what I mean? He'd be able to like walk around and like talk to people and whatever, you know what I mean? So losing him definitely, as I said, big impact.
I'm sure later on they'll probably end up being like the 5th seed or 4th seed. Knicks went down a little bit. I still see them being up there, like kind of like the 6th, 7th spot. Like I see, honestly, these teams.
Did you see the Knicks being at 6 or 7?
Not a 6. My bad. I see them being like a 7 or 8. I think the Raptors are going to go up and kind of sneak into the 6th spot. So I think the Hawks, Cavs, Hornets, and Bulls and Magic are going to be the ones like fighting for playoffs. Wizards, they just be. I could see them maybe sneaking into there, but that's going to be like probably a month or two into the season. But let's talk about the Wizards. I showed you the highlights of them playing against the Brooklyn Nets.
That was a pretty good game.
And that ender, dude. Like they were getting smashed for a little bit, right? They were
getting beat the fuck down.
But they came back, and that steal I don't know who that player is, but he stole the ball and he gave it to Westbrook and he made the 3, and Beal made that crazy shot before that.
Yeah, Beal made the shot before that, and then Westbrook.
Kyrie came back, made a crazy ass shot and a good ass shot, but. Yeah, I'm guessing they didn't play with Harden because he wasn't there.
I didn't see him.
Yeah.
With a thigh contusion. He's out Sunday with the thigh contusion. Okay. I'm pretty sure nothing insane. AKA James Harden didn't have a mask on the strip club.
So going back to the game, how do you think Westbrook felt about this? Because he had to feel like hyped up, beating not only.
How does Westbrook feel about his career?
Okay, that's a good question. Honestly, I think he kind of accepted it once he did the triple-double thing 3 years in a row or whatever, like 2 years in a row. I think he kind of solidified himself in history because he's definitely going to be a future Hall of Famer. He's definitely it could be broken, like definitely now, like that we've seen like how the game's changed and everything. But I don't
know. I think it's going to be a minute until a guard does something like that, bro.
Luka Doncic. I could see him averaging a triple-double for a season.
No.
What? Yeah, I think so. You don't like him?
I I like him.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Kristaps is back to everything. He's gonna share the wealth.
I could see Luka, like if Luka was prime, like not prime, but like really good shape, you know.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Does he need to tune up a little bit more? Got a little
Well,
bit
what do you think Westbrook thinks about his career?
I don't know, man. Like, I kind of honestly, that's why I asked that question to you, because I was like, I don't know. I kind of wonder sometimes. I wonder like how he feels about like how he left like the Thunder when like still like a few other teams, and I wonder how he felt linking up with the Rockets after that. I bet he thought he was gonna do something with James Harden. Like I feel like he was gonna do. I feel like he really did think he was gonna do something.
Yeah. I guarantee you that's probably what he's saying. Like, I thought I could do something with you. Like, he's telling Kevin Durant and Kyrie, I thought I could do something with you. Turns out you couldn't do anything with me.
I am Rusty.
I mean, James Harden ran away from the West to get to the finals, but another good question: how does James Harden feel about his career at this point? He's a ring chaser now.
He's a ring chaser and he just wants money.
Which is funny because he used to play. Out of all those three, they used to play like, you know what I mean? They used to play together, and it's just crazy how.
But yeah, no, James Harden just wants to stack up money and then fucking, like you said, try to get that ring.
So, anything else on the East you want to talk about?
No, I mean, like, the only thing I would maybe, like, try to bring up on the East is, like, when we talked about, again, before the podcast, like, kind of like fucking, what's that fool's name? Ben Simmons?
76ers, yep.
Yeah, like, I wish, like, he would take over more and, like, actually, like, control games.
He's probably a little bit more angry. More aggressive.
Exactly. I was gonna say some gay shit, like, fear or something like that. Yeah, no, for sure.
So you want him attacking the basket? Like, what? Because we know how he's gonna do. Like,
just taking over the game, man. Like, the control, just like honestly, just like running players if he needs to, and just like running plays and making sure that like things are secured and like actually getting points on the board, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck if it has to be you. Like at the end of the day, a good leader and like a good like players and take over and like.
He could definitely assist and stuff like that.
For sure, dude. He's got talent. He can really do that shit. So like I said, like, and he can be running at the point, and it's like a fucking like 6'10" point guard. So it's like how much of an advantage you really have. I said, get your points in the beginning, bro. Milk that fucking shit out, and then fucking like I said, like pass out and do what you need to. You can rebound. Yeah. Like, bro, I mean, like, dude, again, he needs to take over, bro. And like I said, like maybe, like I said, pass the wealth, and like I said, make sure people are actually doing the same thing because there's 4 other people besides you. Exactly,
and you know you're right because he could hella just. This is what I remember what Shaq said, and I was like, damn, if I was like a big dominant player, not saying like it's so easy to, just because you're tall and big you can dominate, but I'm saying. Someone like Ben Simmons with his caliber, he could definitely easily score 4 to 6 points a quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then just like establish himself, like maybe make a jump shot, drive to the basket, and then he does that a couple times each quarter, makes passes, get rebounds. You know what I mean? Because like you said, he's a big point guard, dude. He's a Magic Johnson. He's a LeBron James like type point guard. You know what I mean? Like that type of player. If he wanted to, he could. He could play any position. Maybe not center, but any position. Well, in today's games, yeah, he could play any position.
He could be fucking Jared Allen, the shooting guard. Run him at SG. Yeah, that's about it. Like I said,
Brooklyn achieved Iman Shumpert, if that's any.
Wait, what?
Iman Shumpert's on Brooklyn. That's now, if that's any con.
That's cool.
If that's him.
Glad he's in a ring chase again too. On to the West.
On to the West now. On to the West now.
On to the next one. On to the next one. But yeah, still, this team, like these teams over here, the Clippers, or like, let's start from the Jazz actually. The Jazz, the Lakers went down to 3.
They lost to
the Pistons.
Yes.
Pistonians.
Which everybody's judging them. They're like, oh my god, they lost to the Pistons, but I think it's just a normal early season game loss.
Yeah.
Pistons have to win sometime, dude.
They had Snake Griffin out there too, so I'll believe it. But yeah, so with the second seed's the Jazz, third seed's gonna be the Lakers, fourth is the Juggernuggets.
The Juggernuggies.
Yeah, no, and then number 5's gonna be the fucking Jaw Grizzlies.
Wow, number 5, huh?
Right. And then number 6 is gonna be the Suns, and then number 7 is gonna be the Trailblazers. 8 is gonna be the Warriors. 9 is the Spurs. I wonder if the Spurs will go up to 8. But, yeah, fucking, the Houston Rockets are number 10, and then the 11 are Thunder. You guys are at 12. Sacramento Kings.
12?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, though, too, man. Like, the Mavericks are hella low. They're 13, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like the
Whoa.
Rockets, but, like, come on, bro.
Whoa. I think they're not, they're just not.
They're not winning games, bro.
They're not in sync either. I think
That's what
they're
I'm saying,
trying
bro.
to establish Kristoff, and that's
Yeah,
probably
man.
really hard for Luka to. I don't know. You're right though. That's pretty trippy. For
Yeah,
them to be
that's what
at,
I'm saying.
at
I
the
was like,
very almost bottom of the conference, pretty much. Well, they
yeah,
are.
bro. Yeah, man. Like I said, like the Nuggets, like you said, are really explosive and like exciting to watch right now. The fucking
They're kind of underachieving, but I think they're probably gonna end up being where they are, like the number 5 or 4 seed.
Jamal Murray, dude.
Yep. How do you feel about the Warriors possibly making the playoffs?
You know, dude, if they keep on playing and like grinding hard and having Steph go the fuck off and like they just actually bond together, which they can do. Steve Kerr's a great coach.
Yeah.
The people's coach. But like, or not people's coach, sorry.
Well, they all. I mean, as long as they got Steph, I think they
can do it.
have
I
a
think
chance. They have a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, I was just gonna say like it's hella awesome because like I said, like Steve Kerr's just like really good like with like just the players and like I said, like he's just really good with bonding. Like even like said like quote unquote we would say almost like the weakest players. And like even when we say that, right, like they're in the NBA, like they're really fucking weak.
They
Like,
also got the number 2 pick, I think, is Wiseman or whatever, like the top 3 pick. Or
yeah,
whatever.
you were talking about that
So-
right the other day.
So they have a good team. They do have a playoff team, but I mean it's like it's the West and stuff, but it's pretty hard. But the Warriors, like you were saying about the Warriors,
If they get the playoffs, it'll be a low seed.
yeah, they're definitely not a team you want to.
Hold on.
Oh my
I
bad.
got you. No, you're I'm with that thing. Okay. But yeah, they'll be a low seed, man, for sure if they make it in the playoffs.
And they're definitely not a team you want to face in the first round. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna be scrappy, and they're gonna know how to play.
Yeah.
They're gonna know how to run you down. Because
Like you said, don't let them even figure out there if I can get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
There we go, the fuck off.
if you face them in the first round, you're really gonna have to beat them in 4 or 5 games. Because if not, that they're gonna that could go 7. They have any team, even if it's the Clippers, Lakers,
Dude,
or the Jazz, that could go 7 games.
dude, you're right, bro. I actually want to see that, actually. Like I said, bro, they're going to fucking go off. They're going to be hella mad. Steph's gonna be like, why do I make everything? Why does everything go in?
You have anything to say about the Trailblazers? Well, let's go from the bottom up. Let's
Oh, what's up with that shot that Damian Lillard just had, bro? Did you see that?
the game-winning shot the other day.
Where he splashed, bro?
Yep. Fucking
How'd that make you feel, bro?
Well, let's talk about Damian Lillard right now.
Yeah.
Is he the clutchest player in our time, in our era?
I'd fucking confidently say that for
Yeah.
sure. That's actually a good statement, dude. For sure. I was just thinking about this the other day when I was watching some film with him because, like, what was it, dude? Like, he's been in the league, like, definitely since, like, 2012, right? Or, like, 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in, like...
Something around there,
Yeah. And, like, even then, bro, he was fucking hitting clutch shots, bro.
Yeah, he got thrown to the fire back when the league was, still, wasn't like that. It wasn't young, you know what I
In
mean?
2013, bro, Kobe was still there, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, he got thrown to the fire when, that was,
I think I played against Kobe, bro.
that was he got thrown to the fire. We talked about this the other day. I don't know if we talked about this yet or not, but if not, we will, in the prime point guard. You know what I mean? Have we talked about that? Probably not.
No, we didn't talk about that yet. We were supposed to
We
talk
probably,
about that.
yeah. We'll,
Johnny Flynn.
I love how you always bring that up, dude. Yeah, I think maybe
But yeah, dude.
Damian Lillard probably has to be like the at least top 10 clutches. Oh, back real quick. Number top 5, not. He has to be the top 10, if not top 5 clutchest players in NBA playoff history. Playoff history.
Has to be top 5.
We'll have to do some research off camera, but yeah, Damian Lillard's a fucking OG. He's definitely one of the. I really hope he plays for Portland. I never root for Portland just because they never have a good squad. It's one of my teams when I was younger.
I don't think he's gonna leave that team, bro.
They better not trade him. They better never ever trade him.
Okay, first off, they'll never even think of that.
Yeah, unless
Second off-
he wants to leave, you know,
That's what
which
I'm
I
saying.
doubt that.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, the only way they're gonna get rid of him, bro, is what you just said. Like, if he's like, I want to leave, and they're gonna do everything in their fucking power. They're like, can I give you everything?
Exactly.
Literally, we'll give you Portland.
They'll like that they did with Kawhi. Remember? I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, they try to give him Toronto and shit.
They literally offered him like a fucking top story free like deluxe apartment in Toronto. Like literally the top story. Like it was. They showed a picture of it and it looked like something you'd see in a movie. Honestly, it was crazy. And he was like, "No, we'll play for the NBA Clippers." That was crazy.
Kawhi Leonard's a bitch. Anyway.
What about the Suns?
Yeah, bro, what's up with the Suns? With fucking, what's his name? Chris Paul and fucking
Devin
Devin
Booker,
Booker.
and DeAndre Ayton.
And
The
is
center,
Ayton
dude.
even really doing well?
Ricky Rubio's on that team too. I believe. No. He's on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
No, he's
My
not.
bad. That's my fault. Yeah, they who they just play? The Thunder, and they lost to the Nuggets. But
Of course they did.
do you see this being the year that Devin Booker actually makes the playoffs?
No.
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 That's sad.
No.
Sad. I can kind of concur with that. I don't
Yeah, I was like,
see
no.
him honestly.
I hate
making-
to say that to you because I like Devin Booker too, but no.
No, he might honestly be. I don't even want to say that because he's fucking super fuego, but he might honestly be the second best option on the championship team. You know what I mean? Like he's not the
Second best option
Yeah.
for sure. He's not gonna be the main guy.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the Grizzlies.
Ja Morant.
The Grizzlies. I would never expect.
Yeah, man, they're doing really good in the West.
And
but
honestly, I can't even name you anybody else besides John Morant and Jonas Valanciunas.
all the Spurs.
And that one dude, the guy who used to play on the Spurs, which I can't even name him, but Anderson. Kyle Anderson.
Is it Kyle Anderson? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Kyle Anderson. Yeah,
That dude's actually pretty legit. He's a good.
Or is it Nick Anderson?
I think it's Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, he has been hella cool, bro.
Yeah. He's legit, dude. Like, he's not the fastest dude on the court. He's, like, literally not the fastest dude.
Sorry, yeah.
He's not the, like, best shooter. But he can
But
give
he has
good
some IQ.
passes.
Yeah, he has some
exactly.
IQ.
Exactly. He played with the Spurs, too, back with, like, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Martin.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me
He
you
spent
didn't
his
learn
rookie
something?
years. He spent his rookie and sophomore years over
You
there.
didn't learn something there, bro?
Exactly.
Not one fucking thing?
Timmy, Manu,
Your
and
fucking coach
Parker.
alone?
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Quick question. This team that is this a team that you could see maybe in like 3 or 4 years if they do everything right, like maybe bring in a couple veterans, bring in some, like, so let's say
The Grizzlies?
yeah, they bring in some shooters, they bring in some guys off the bench to play defense. So let's say in the next couple of years they develop their guys, do some trades, get some veterans, get some gritty, you know what I mean, off the bench guys, maybe try to bring back that grind.
Yeah, that's what Memphis is. Memphis is like a fast-paced,
you know what I mean?
yeah, fast-paced grinding, and then all about like the what is that like? What is that? What's
Grit
the
and
word?
grind.
No, for sure, grit and grind for sure. But like, what is that? Like the fast break.
Yeah,
They're all
yeah.
about the fast break, bro.
They're young.
Like
and
when they were Mike Conley and all them, bro.
could you see this team in like 3 or 4 years being maybe like a contender, possibly? You know what I mean? A possible contender with John Morant, because people are saying this team, like we said, we can't name people off this roster besides like less than a handful of people, if that. I think this team, or not, I think people are saying this team can be. Well, people saying this team could be a championship contender for like maybe like 2 or 3 years with a window.
It depends. Depends if they bring in some type of, like you said, like veteran talent.
Yeah.
I'd have to see that to give you an answer, because like right now it's.
I would want to see a veteran big and forward, and maybe like some shooting on the guards, maybe in the point guard too.
Bro,
Just have John Morant just be like wild out there, and just have like.
Dwight Howard, bro.
But all seriousness though, what do you think about this team and this team's
Yeah,
this
they're
team's
cool.
future?
They're young and they have a good core to be able to build into. But like I said, like I have to see like a veteran come in, or like you said, like kind of add some more people to kind of see more excitement. Like,
Yeah,
nah, but like right now, like I'd say no.
definitely a team to watch. They're pretty fun though.
Definitely, like I said, like if they would like do anything in the next like 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah. Okay. You're saying a little further in the future, but
Yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna be impossible.
so the Nuggie and do the Nuggie tonight. I'm telling you, you're the only motherfucker that would know that shit.
Yeah, dude, that's the
And
haters,
do the
though.
Nuggie. But what do you think about the Timber Nuggets?
The Jugger
The
Nuggets.
Jugger Nuggets.
Mighty Sauce Jugger
The
Nuggets.
Jugger Nuggets.
Yeah, dude, they're exciting to watch. And Joker, like we were just watching that fool, like he's hella crazy, bro. Like how active he is, and like again, just like his body, his movements, again, just how he gets the ball, and just like how creative he can be. You know what I mean? It's really nice. When you watch him again, it like makes you think about basketball. Like it's like poetry in motion again.
It is, dude, and it's good to see a big man that's able to control.
They scored.
Yeah, well, it's good to see a big man that's able to control the floor and you know what I mean, and just like run the point and just and also post up underneath the basket, you know, and it's you see, he's a good example of no matter what.
Why does he have everything?
As long as you have a post game, you could do a lot. No, he does. He's probably the best big in the game, if not him or Embiid. I would say Embiid's a better scorer, which is kind of even risky to say, honestly, but Embiid.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I don't know.
Embiid's definitely more athletic. Joker has more passing though, but Embiid has some solid passes. He has some solid passes. We should do.
Joker's a little better.
Yeah, we should do some reactions of Joker's top 10 passes and Embiid's.
He's like under my dick. Like why are we always doing the dick pass?
What about Murray? Jamal Murray, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was gonna say like their point guards are hella fun to watch too. Jamal Murray's always scoring and busting buckets, bro. Like, for sure. Like again, the team's actually, like I said, really fun to watch.
Michael Porter Jr. He's one of the best.
Yeah,
he's honestly he's my new favorite, like one of my new favorite players.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about that guy, bro. I was like, you're hella excited about him.
I like that dude a lot. He's a good scorer. He can be explosive, and he has a good size to run like the second unit point. You know what I mean? Come off the bench. And what's crazy was this dude was like the top 5. Like 10 pick, like 3 years ago.
I believe it.
Had some back injuries, and had all that fixed in like a couple years, and he came back and he played like 11 games like one year, and the next year, last year he came back and he played pretty good in the bubble because they, you know, two back. They did a 3-1 victory back to back, 3-1 comeback back to back against the Jazz. Which, by the way, I think Denver has the Utah Jazz's number, literally. Like,
I hope Jazz is hella sad sometimes.
The Jazz,
they did pretty good, not too like in their last 2 games or whatever. But like, bro, like I don't know, the Jazz make me hella mad sometimes. But like Donovan Mitchell, like kind of pulled together, bro.
Ooh, you sound like Shaq. No, but no,
pulled together, Donnie.
I think if the Nuggets meet if the Jazz meet the Nuggets in the playoff, the Jazz are gonna lose. I think the Nuggets just have their number. They know how to play them. You know what I mean?
How many rings does Shaq have?
4, 3 with the Lakers and 1 with the Heat.
Yeah. Sweet spot.
Can we talk about that for a second? Then the Lakers versus Celtics.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Who were you rooting for in that game?
I wanted the Celtics win.
Yeah, I was rooting.
Bro. You know, I don't want the fucking goddamn Lakers to win, bro. Come on, what do I look like?
Bro, I'm sorry. I became a Bron. I follow Bron. I'm a Bron fan.
No, but yeah. But for sure, I mean, LeBron James is a great player not a great player. He's one of the greatest players.
He wins your franchise championships.
All-star predictions.
All-star predictions, bro? LeBron. Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not.
I like his face.
Hold on, I'm not done. LeBron. Giannis. LeBron.
Team of LeBrons.
Because you can't have too many people.
I'm sure somebody simulated Team of LeBrons versus Team Michael Jordan's. Real quick, R.I.P. to the helicopter crash with Kobe, his daughter Gianna, everybody else that was in that plane. Fuck, that sucked. I asked you this earlier. If you want to think about it, it's okay. What's your favorite Kobe moment? And I'm just gonna say mine real quick.
Yeah.
It's the year Dallas won the championship. So they played the Lakers in the second round, but in the first round, they played the New Orleans Hornets with David West and Okafor, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Omeka.
I forget what happened, but Kobe drove down and he just dunked it over Omeka Okafor, which, by the way, he's like, his wingspan was like 7.
Dude, he's huge. He's like 6'10", and like he was like hella solid, bro.
Yeah, his wingspan was like 7'10" or some crazy stuff like that.
Solid, bro.
But my favorite Kobe moment, driving down the lane, he went up, dunked it, and that's when we first started playing basketball. So that was like 2011. So that was like
Probably, yeah.
that was like literally like our third year into, at least for me, my third year into basketball when we started like playing 2K and all that stuff and actually started playing basketball.
Yeah.
So that was one of my favorite Kobe moments because I was like, whoa, like now I know why people like basketball because he ran up. Bam. What about you, bro? Any Kobe moment, it could be anything. Back in the day.
I think my like best like thing or like my most favorite Kobe moment was like when they went to the championship back to back in those last moments right there, like the 2000, what was it, 2009, 2010?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2009, 2010, right? Yep, again, because like you just said, this, I think you kind of just brought that up too as well. Like that's when we started getting more into basketball too as well. We all started doing it. So like I think like that 2009 game, bro. That whole entire series, I think that'd be like my whole entire favorite thing for Kobe, bro. Because it got me more into basketball. It made me like realize why I loved it so much more. And like I said, he was just like going the fuck off. And like you said, like we just said, like he went back to back right there.
Did you see his last game? Where
Yeah,
he went off for like 61, 62 points or something. I watched that game, bro. I remember, I'll never forget Gordon Hayward, because they're playing the Jazz, and Gordon Hayward was like, he looked pissed. But at the same time, he couldn't be mad. But
It's Kobe's last game. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Let him score. He should have scored 80.
I've said this on Shnerdcast, on the other podcasts. I've said this on playthroughs. When people talk about basketball, it's for sure for four things. Like a lot of things, but they talk about Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, LA Lakers, and New York Knicks. Those are probably the five like big names teams out there that, you know what I mean, for. So yeah, R.I.P. Kobe, fucking Kobe week. We'll talk about it more. Well, I think it's like 8/23 is Kobe Day because it's first number and second number. We'll talk about it more. Real quick, shout out to our homie Trinidad who's been on the podcast. Make sure to check out the channel. If you've been around this far, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Tell us your favorite moments up to this point in the season. Who you want to see as an all-star. We'll be talking about that soon. And what surprise teams that you think is, you know what I mean, up there, and what you want to, teams that you would want to see make a surprise playoff team. Trinidad, though, he has a baby.
Poppy is a poppy now.
Mm-hmm.
Got a baby. Beautiful.
Congratulations to you guys.
Congrats.
From Snerdcast, K&B podcast to everybody else in our family and friends and all that stuff. Glad you guys had a good healthy baby. But yeah, if you, like I said, thank you for sticking around. Thank you, Keith, for everything.
Yeah, no worries, man. Thank you. I appreciate this shit, man.
And we're out. Take it easy.
Later.